How's it going, everyone? The Trout91 here for 10 tips to succeed at Modern Warfare Remastered. Starting off at number 1 with some generic gameplay tips. You'll need to learn to drop shot. If you've been playing the past Call of Duty games, you'll know that usually if you press B or click the right thumbstick down, depending on your control scheme, your character ends up sliding. In Modern Warfare Remastered, this is not the case. In fact, your character will transition to prone, which is called a drop shot. To employ this effectively, I would switch your layout to tactical, which can be done in the options menu. The reason this is so effective is because jumping does not take you very high in the air and will not have as much of a benefit as some of the newer Call of Duty games. By quickly planting your body on the floor, it requires the enemy to adjust their aim and gives you the opportunity to strike back. This is particularly effective if you can employ a jump before the drop shot, as your character's animation can become very awkward to hit for the opponent and can get you out of harm's way much quicker than running. Tip number 2, the best guns in their classes. You're going to be looking at the M16 as your best assault rifle. The M16 has an amazing one-burst potential and is deadly accurate. In the submachine gun category, you're looking at the AK-74U, which is almost a hybrid AR SMG with its great accuracy at range and deadly force at close quarters. Amongst the LMGs, you're limited for choice, but the RPD comes out top with its crazy sniping ability at range. For the shotguns, just 2 options present themselves. The W1200 comes out on top with its large ammo capacity and more consistent one-shot potential. Finally, in the sniper rifle section, you're looking at the M40, as it has a great potential to give you one-shot kills and very easy to use scoping animation. It all comes down to preference, but these are the ones I would recommend. Tip number 3, kill streaks stack after death. In some of the more recent Call of Duty games, most kill streaks only stack for the streak that you earned them in, with a few exceptions. In this Call of Duty game, the kill streaks can count to your next life. So when you earn an airstrike and unfortunately die, they will count towards stacking in the next life. If you earn a helicopter, save it until you die and then call it in to help you earn more streaks. Tip number 4, use cover where you can. There's no fight like an unfair one, and in a game like Call of Duty, cover is everything in a fight. You'll reduce your target zone by making it harder for enemies to hit you, but if they are hitting you, the cover will reduce the damage taken. Tip number 5, the time to kill in this game is very low. With the updated engine and updated servers, hit detection is far crisper. This means you're going to die a lot faster and probably won't get away with a lot of the stuff you might remember back in 2007. If you're unsure if you will win a fight, don't try and be a hero and take it on. Reapproach it on your terms. So take your time, think about your actions carefully because they could be the difference between life and death. Tip number 6, leading on from my most recent point about the time to kill, don't sprint around corners. Something you don't even realize is how easily you can reduce your deaths by not sprinting around the corner. You're not able to fly into the air and take on anything that they throw at you. You need to be ready for someone who's camping behind head-high cover. Sprinting is a surefire way to find your deaths piling up and the enemy streak stacking up. Just stop as you approach a corner and be ready for anything that might be around the bend. Tip number 7, stopping power versus Juggernaut. These are the 2 best perks in the game. Stopping power lets you kill in 1 less bullet of damage, and Juggernaut lets you take 1 more bullet of damage. The question is, which one do you use? There are 2 ways to break this down. If you feel like you have good aim and are a competent enough player, I would go with stopping power, as you'll be able to take on multiple enemies in quick succession, and it allows you to use practically any gun on the field. If you feel you have slightly shaky aim and are struggling a bit, I would use Juggernaut, as you're probably going to be learning the ropes and try to understand how the game plays out. The classes that benefit most from stopping power are the assault rifles and the sniper rifles because they involve more passive and accurate play, so their maximum effectiveness is affected by this perk. For example, the M16 will one-burst better and the M40 will one-shot to the stomach with stopping power. The classes that benefit most from Juggernaut are the LMGs and shotguns, because they have higher damage than other guns, meaning the stopping power benefits are not as high and require less accuracy. For example, the RPD has such a large clip, you don't need to be conscious about your shots, and the W1200 is more often than not one shot at close range. Tip number 8, if you're at long distance, drop shotting isn't going to have a major effect on someone's accuracy. So how do we increase our lethality and chances of survival? By learning to strafe. This is simply moving your left thumbstick side to side, which creates subtle movements on your character's positioning that can make it harder for someone to aim and land shots as they're constantly adjusting their aim. Tip number 9, the grenades are extremely strong in this game. You can throw them long distances and the blast radius is very high. Use this to your advantage, especially if you know an explosive barrel or car are nearby. On the flip side, if you see one, get the hell out of there. And finally, tip number 10, if you want to see how a gun plays, looks, feels, or even just to warm up before a game so you're ready for the action, utilize the firing range. If you didn't notice, you press start and you'll be entered into a firing range to test out your accuracy. This is a good way to keep your hands warm and get you ready before a match starts so we can keep our stats nice and shiny. If you've enjoyed the video, please do drop a like rating. Make sure you leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the video as well. And subscribe if you're new around here for more Modern Warfare Remastered videos. And I'll see you very soon. Peace out.